Buenas noches, amigos, y bienvenidos. Nos encontramos ahora en el concierto de Ojos Brillantes. Antes de comenzar, por favor, tomen un momento para mirar a su alrededor. Examinen las caras de sus compañeros de viaje. Esta noche no solo estamos aquí por la música, también estamos aquí por lo que los hijos del sol llaman intercambio de sueños. Esto es similar a un clothing exchange americano, pero en lugar les pedimos que tiren en una pila en medio del piso su más vívida pesadilla o alucinación eufórica. Al final de la actuación, seleccionen el sueño de otra persona para llevarse a casa. No compartas con nadie lo que vieron aquí, más que con los color punks y las flores a la orilla del camino. Baila adelante con un espíritu de perdón tardío y paz extasiada. Si su única pregunta restante es que si todo va a estar bien, la respuesta es absolutamente.
Come on.
Why look so awfully tragic? Put on a happy face. Smiling can work like magic. Put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook. Stick out that noble chin. Wipe off the full of doubt look. Slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face.
You're the man, you're number one. Champ of basketball all the time. The girls love you, men, old people love you, young people love you. You're the best. You're the bunch. You need me in the same ring with you. I want you to show him who you are tonight. Show him who you are tonight. Show him who you are tonight.
President, it was wrong, but I ordered it. Lost some limbs in an accident, playing God. At a table down at Edendale, didn't feel good, wasn't eating well. And the photo booth made me hate myself, what a slob. So I'm now to imagine it. Currency was our counterfeit. Diana's face was scattered to the mob. Expensive jokes and cheap thrills cost a lot. Sat staggering down Bleecker Street. The label asked for a meet and greet, so I agreed reluctantly. I couldn't be alone. Signed a sleeve for a teenager. Felt just like a harbinger. I've been shaking hands with the manicure. I work my fingers to the bone. But she shouldn't go home with the Soho girl, 'cause she only wants materials. And you shouldn't place bets on the New York Mets, 'cause the best is hypothetical. Expensive seats and field dreams, you turn to limousines. You gotta get around the detour when it's blocked. Bells and whistles, fancy cheap thrills cost a lot. noise with those Bay Ridge boys. When the drunk man, it's impossible. It's a second-hand amp bent to crash. The bear sounds like an animal. She sees in broken dreams. He turns in limousines. Gotta kick in the door when it's locked. Bells and whistles, fancy cheap thrills cost a lot. Standing there watching as they're climbing up a Capitan. They're reaching for the draw and sleeping in their rubber bands. You said they looked insane, shook your head as you grabbed my hand. You led me deep into the woods till we finally had to double back. Yeah, everything was roses every night, it was bars and wine. Every time you would undress me, I could swear that you were freezing time. Yeah, I thought that we were twins and lovers, we shared one mind. Until it turned transparent and blatant and serpentine. But it's time to pay the piper, you gotta be the first in line. You'll auction your Christie's, you're gonna fetch a handsome price. And time will they'll decide what was yours and what was mine. And you'll end up in a ditch stream looking like the color of the sky. So I've been playing my Nintendo, strung out by my gramophone. Living in a basement, sleeping down there all alone. The conditions were perfect, so perfect for a perfect storm. They thought they'd find me in the morning, hanging from an extension cord. Well, the world is on fire, California is a crucible. They're running out of water, they already stole all the gold. You kept kissing me like Judas, your betrayal was apropos. Yeah, you said, I'm washed up and that's what I get for growing old. But it's time to pay the piper, don't wanna be the last in line. So they're burning you in effigy, that happens to me all the time. Something kind in disguise, a chameleon of mine. Can't say I didn't warn you, or prepare you for the afterlife. Cause I did warn you, baby B, I did warn you, I told you. Berlin, we meet again. So nice to see your beautiful faces. Thanks for being here. We got a lot of songs about the end of the world, but this one's our absolute favorite. Here you go. Classic has the country such your name or your tribe. There's people always dying, trying to keep them alive. Bodies decomposing in containers tonight in an abandoned building where the squatters made a mural of a Mexican girl with 15 cans of spray paint and a chemical swirl. She's standing in the ashes at the end of the world. Four winds blowing through her hair. The wind great Satan's gone, the war of Babylon. She just can't sustain the pressure where it's placed. She can't. The Bible's blind, the Torah's deaf, the Quran is mute. You burn them all together, you'll be close to the truth still. The pouring over Sanskrit on the Ivy League moons, while shadows lengthen in the sun. Cast on a school of meditation built to solve human times. Hold me at the center while the spiraling winds. Snucking over fences, crossing property lines. Four winds cry, and it's the sun searching towards Bethlehem. My heart just can't contain our empty space. It breaks, it breaks, it breaks. Back by renting Cadillac and company jet, like a newly orphaned refugee retracing my steps all the way to Casadega to commune with the dead. They said you'd better look alive. And now it's off to old Dakota, where genocide sleeps. In the Black Hills, the Badlands, the Calisthees. I buried my ballast, made my peace. Heard the winds level in the pines. The wind breaks Satan's gone, the whore of Babylon. She can't remain that out in space. She prays, she prays, she cares, she cares. Thank you so much. All right, thanks. This one's about smoking cocaine in the American heartland. It goes like this. and a little whiskey neat, a blinking midnight clock. Speakers on the TV stand, just a turntable to watch. Only smoke came out our mouths on all those hooded sweatshirt walks. We were a stroke of luck. We were a gold mine, they gutted us. From the sidelines, you see me run until I'm out of breath. Living the good life I left for dead. My sorrowful Midwest. Well, I did my best to keep my head. Grass-stained jeans and incompletes, a girl from class to touch. You think about yourself too much, you'll ruin who you love. All my claims are consciousness, this stray dog freedom. Let's have a nice clean cut, like a bag we buy and divvy up. From the sidelines, I see you run until you're out of breath. There are the white lines that sped us up. We hurry to our death while lags behind. See, you got ahead. Right on. All right, this one's about driving around with no particular place to go. Formerly called The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round. Currently untitled. Number 2708. 1, 2, 3, 1. If you hate the taste of wine, why would you drink it till you're blonde? If you swear that there's no truth, man, who cares? How come you say it like you're right? Why are you scared to dream of God? If salvation's what you want, see, stars that clear have been dead for years, but the idea just lives on. It's like our wheels that spin around as we fly across the ground. All day it seems we've been in between a past and a future town. We are nowhere and it's now. We are nowhere and it's now. In like a 10-minute dream in the passenger seat, all the world went flying by. Haven't been gone very long, but it feels like a lifetime. I've been sleeping so strange at night. Side effects they don't advertise. I've been sleeping so strange, with a head full of pesticide. I got no plans, there's too much time. Feel too restless to unwind. Always lost in thought as I walk the block to my favorite neon sign, where the waitress looks concerned, but she never says a word. Turns the jukebox on, we hum along, and I smile back at her. Then my friend comes after work, when all the speeches start to swirl her. She says these bars are filled with things that kill, but now you probably should have learned. Did you forget that yellow bird? Oh, how could you forget your yellow bird? She took a small silvery and pinned it onto me. Said this one will bring you love. And I know that's not true, but I keep it for good luck. It's a song of redemption. Any expression of love is a way to return to that place that I think of so often, but now never mention. The one the voice in the back of my head says I don't deserve. Come fire, come water, come karma, we're all in transition. The wheel of becoming erases the physical mind, till all that remains is a staircase of misinformation. And the code we inherit, the basis, the essence of life. So I go umbrella under my arm into the green of the radar, and I get so dark in the day. So bizarre, is it true what we're made of? Why should I hide from the rain? Inside's so cloudy nostalgia where there are no features. We look at ourselves through a porthole, the passage of time. See that sunny day that we slept out hid under the bleachers. Kissed as the bear marsh, everything fell into line. So I go umbrella under my arm into the green of the radar, and I get so lost, I'm amazed. So bizarre of things I'm afraid shooting star moment. And it starts again at our childhood's end. I'll die young at heart. Like an umbrella under my arm into the green of the radar. How'd I get so dark in the day? It's just so bizarre. Is it true what we're made of? Why should I hide from the rain?
Ah, Dankeschön. All right. Miwi and I are gonna sing this love song as a family, like a family. We're gonna play this love song like a family up here.
This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. Guess I was blind before I met you. I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, these things take forever, I especially am slow. But I realized that I need you. I wondered, could I still come home? Remember the time you drove all night just to come meet me in the morning? And it sounded so strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. Then you said, this is the first day of my life. Glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I won't care, I'll go anywhere with you. And I think I'd be happy. So if you wanna stick with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for a paycheck than waiting to win some lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I'm really feeling lucky.
Thank you. All right, y'all the best. So, little known fact, we put out a record last year and we're gonna play a song off of it. And it's called The Train Still Run on Time. As you know, is a nice, popular old fascist slogan. And so we're teaching it to the children in America just as fast as we possibly can, because they're gonna need it, you know, real soon. Anyway, here we go.
I have a friend who's blamed, and he spends his days in a constant haze. Never leaves a trace, it's a crime that pays. He's a textbook case, faithful miracle, a wrinkle in time. The wind is ephemeral, always blows my mind. As the music box unwinds, begging to be born, another unicorn in a uniform. It's a thing you hate, another switch and bait. You out, oh, it's made in America on a factory floor. There's a Disney character breaking down the door as the orchestra plays a cartoon score for war. No Berlin no celebration, no confusion when it falls. It's made in America on an assembly line. They make mass hysteria, yeah, it's so streamlined. Bouncing high, cause the train's still on time. Train's still on time. The train's still running on time. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay, y'all, this is about the ups and downs. Look out below.
Well, they better save some space for me in this growing cottage industry where selfishness is currency. People spend more than they make. So I wrap my head in bandages from a string of happy accidents. I guess maybe I asked for it, but who am I to say? Closing bell, death tolls, hear the market crash. A crying trader swears he'll get out of the game. The cowboy drinks himself to death fresh out of rehab, while they're loading all the rifles on the range. Look up at the Everest, look down in the Mariana Trench. Look now as they're crumbling for a false stop, or when the big one hits. Look out for the plain clothes, speak soft but the wild type knows. Look out on this ever-widening money trap and where it goes. It takes a lot of gall to try to please these dehumanizing entities. I befriended all my enemies, they had my back against the wall. But a coward is what a coward does. I suppose maybe I always was, but I'm sick of it, I've had enough. Now I'm ready for the war. The lion bows his head down to the ringmaster, with a tightrope stretched so high above the crowd. All their faces are contortionists, it must have hurt, 'cause we all look as unhappy as a clown. Look long at the Stonehenge, look quick, is there something you missed? Look into the smoldering buildings, bombed out far until it finally lifts. Look up at the big wave, look down at your other brother's grave. Look hard for a heart of something to sacrifice. That's what it takes, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. Look up at the Everest, look down in the Mariana Trench. Look now as the crumbling falls down when the big one hits. Look out for the plain clothes, speak soft but the wild type knows. Look out on this ever-widening money trap, where it goes, where does it go? Whoa.
I think I'm starting to get a headache here.
No, you are in perfect working condition. You are perfect.
And you look good too.
Yeah, thanks. And you look perfect.
Hey, Mick.
Yeah.
Hey, Mick.
Yeah.
In case I don't get a chance, I just want to say I'm going to be trying hard for you today, okay?
Thank you.
Ain't this robe nice? Better than last year, that's for sure. Remember that baggy one last year?
This is gorgeous.
The soul singer in the session band, shredded to ribbons beneath the microphone stand. Felt the quickness of pity like a flash in a pan for the soul singer in the session band. Now a red carpet bagger makes a blackberry call to the plastic piranha in the city assault. Wasted wheat, paste campaign post, no bills on the wall. You mean nothing to no one, that's nobody's fault. It's just like that soul singer in the session band, shredded to ribbons beneath the microphone stand. Felt the quickness of pity like a flash in a pan for the soul singer in the session band. I had a lengthy discussion about the power of myth with the postmodern author who didn't exist. In this fictitious world, a reality twist, I was a hopeless romantic, now I'm just sucking dick. just like that soul singer in the session band. Wailed like an infant atop a white baby grand. On it every sandbag, every man. He said the soul singer in the session band. Now his room is on fire since he painted it red. There's a stranger silk sequins at the foot of the bed. He's been to weddings and funerals, he still never wept. The sorrow is pleasure if you want it instead. Just like that soul singer in the session band. Well, like an infant atop a white baby grand. We'll need every sandbag, we'll need every man to save the soul singer in the session band. Alright, one over there, you know what time it is. Headlights or taillights, it's the flip of a coin. I've been coming and going since the day I was born. I followed the breadcrumbs, but I never got home. I grew old in an instant, now I'm all on my own. Just like that soul singer in a session band. Shredded to nothing beneath the microphone stand. I saw the wave of the future through the crack in the dam. Drown the soul singer in the session band. Bless the soul singer in the session band.
Well, that is mighty kind. Right back at you.
There's no beginning to the story. A bookshelf sinks into the sand. A language learned and forgotten, turned into study once again. It's a shocking bit of footage viewed from a shitty TV screen. You could squint at it, the snowy static, to make out the meaning. Just keep stretching the antenna, hoping that it will come clear. And there's some reception, a higher message. Tell us what to feel, cause I don't know what tomorrow brings. It's alive with such possibility. All I know is I feel better when I sing. Burdens are lifted from me. That's my voice rising. So Michael, please keep the tape rolling. Boys keep strumming those guitars. We need a record of our failures and let's document our life. I sat too long in my silence, gum too old in my pain to shed the skin, be born again. It starts with the ending, so thank you, friend, for the time we shared. My love stays with you like sunlight in the air. I truly wish I could keep hanging around here, but my joy is covering me. Soon I will disappear. Method often but to love and to be loved. So I make peace with the fallen leaves. I see their same fate in my own body. I won't be frightened if I'm awoken from this dream and turn to that which gave birth to me. Give birth to me, gave birth to me, gave birth. And the story goes on and on and on and on, 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 on and on and on and on and on and on. Thanks so much. Hey, did you guys get to see William the Conqueror by chance first? We love them so much. We've been on tour with them for a couple weeks, and I like their music beforehand, but I just want to say a word about them, which is kind of relates to this next song, because this song is about an artist, Bosnian artist, who kind of had a mysterious death, and turns out he was actually sailing to Cornwall, England, and that's where William the Conqueror is from. Isn't that like a little fascinating factoid? But his boat turned up on the shores of Ireland, and he left from Massachusetts, so who knows, right? One big world. Right? Am I right, or what? All right, here we go. Tell me that the body tells a story. Can you read between the lines? When you look into my eyes, do you see a scarry night? Remember I was tense, made me paint the fence to work my way into your life. And the public schools tried to ban Mark Twain when they knew that it wasn't right. It takes a lot of nerve to live on planet Earth. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, it was the worst. Saw you walking up with a basket of fruit in a funeral suit through the door, paying your respects to the dead insects who are leading through the apple core. It's another habit kicked, one-way road trip, another Bible in a motel drawer. Goddamn, I think I've seen this one before. Some nostalgia you just can't ignore, but you've got a lot to learn, living on planet Earth. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, it was the worst, it was the worst, it was the worst. Shamrock on a jacket, dropped into a casket. Baby, that's no way to die. I never thought I'd see 45. How is it that I'm still alive? And such is miraculous mystery, crying on a movie screen. Well, I'll be leaving the harbor with Boston water, sailing out to sea. was the past. It was the past. In Los Angeles, it was the past. In Los Angeles, I wanna see, out to sea, out to sea. It was the past. In LA, I'm in love with the soul. Getting dressed for a date, put on blue aftershave, wore a kilt like a Celt, hid the way that I fell, combat boots, falling leaves, West Village, Halloween, to a Bollywood song, taking shots till we're gone, unwelcome in the autumn, persona non grata, I'm the last of the best, I'm your thoughts in the swamp. There's a playground of children, neath the shadows of buildings. There's a line out the church where your homelessness works. And a stained glass of crimson meets Ezekiel's visions. A valley of bones where no man shall be saved. And now you come to me, you're asking now, oh, are you come to me, and you're asking now, well, how could we reconcile? Left your innocence there in Tiananmen Square. You were filled with despair, underfed and depressed, vacant law where prison stood. God knows you never would lie to yourself. What you do every time, made a life of deception and passive aggression. I'm gonna scream when I sing, I'm gonna die in the ring. Turn me on, you're a knockout. Climb up onto my cloud. Do your worst to me now before I change my mind. And now you wanna be true to me once again. Oh yeah, you want me to be true to you once again. Oh yeah, you wanna be true to me once again. And you want me to be true to you once again.
Muchas gracias. Poison oak, some boyhood bravery. When a telephone was a tin can on the string, and I fell asleep with you still talking to me. You said you weren't afraid to die. In Polaroids, you were dressed in women's clothes. Were you made ashamed? Why'd you lock them in a drawer? I don't think I ever loved you more than when you turned away, when you slammed the door, when you stole the car, drove towards Mexico. You wrote bad checks just to fill your arm. I was young enough, I still believed in war. So let the poets cry themselves to sleep, and all their tearful words can turn back into steam. But me, I'm a single star on a serpent's top. There's a muddy field where a garden was, and I'm glad you got away, but I'm still stuck out here. My clothes are soaking wet from your brother's tears. I just never knew this life was possible. You're the yellow bird that I have been waiting for. It's the end of paralysis. I was a statuette, now I'm drunk as hell on a piano bench. And when I press the keys, it all gets reversed. Sound of loneliness makes me happier. Thank you. Is everyone okay out there? How you feeling? Woo-wee. Okay. This is a walk down memory lane again. Here we go. Stories in the soil, this is cover the ground. There's volumes in the forest, no one reads out loud. If I could take them down off of that mountain shelf we used to climb, but no one tries to go up that far now. Right, we're all too busy working, entertaining ourselves. 40 hours television, prescription pills. I do 2 a day to make my brain behave. It never does, but who's to say? At least my doctor gets paid, so that's fine. They come by, take the afternoon off. We could kiss and undress if you want to talk, cause I got nothing real, just empty space to fill. You're my guy, I like your style. Just imagine all the time we could kill. It does not poison, but once you drink it all, you die. So let's just sit through it slow, yeah, we can nurse it all out. Try to believe, once it's gone to pour another round, we'll come back alive. Yeah, we'll come right back. Well, it's all moving faster now, well that's what they say. And though some days still take forever, I can't disagree. Cause it seems to me, I wake up and sleep, look in the mirror, had no idea what happened in between. But I remember counting days down till the year would be done. Scatter all my notebooks on the press school lawn, disappear again to a summer's mist. Staying out, sleeping in, getting drunk with my friends, and I know that it's gone and it will never come back. I accept, I won't cling to what I had in the past. That's a slippery slope, regrets the steepest hill. Hope for the best, plan for the worst, maybe a while somewhere in the middle. And I'm not saying I know what I want, but I know what I don't. I wanna rot in my room and never know what could have been. Believe what everyone else tells me is true. Yeah, they say true. That's what they say. Yeah, they say true. They say and they say and they say it's true. That's what they say. In one ear out the other, in one ear out the other, in one ear out the other. Thank you. I'd like to introduce you to all these beautiful souls up on this stage. Sitting right in front of me, we share a name and we share a heart. Mwah. Here he is all the way from New York City, in the flesh on the drum set. That's Conor Elmes, everybody. And his amigo to his left there, that's what we call the rhythm section, all the way from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. That's your boy, Adam.
It's close enough.
The thing is, I knew that was going to happen to me someday.
Yeah.
Because of Adam, because of the other Adam.
My name's not Adam.
It's not Adam. It's not even close. We do have another Adam that we're constantly... All right, here we go. In the flesh from New York City. Shout out to the So-So Glows. Shout out to Alex Orange Drink on the bass guitar. That's Alex Levine, everybody, please. Over here to stage right, also from the great state of New York, in the flesh, one night only, doing all this stuff for you. That's Miwi La Lupa, everybody. And this daredevil right here, he's like a tornado all the way from the Great Plains of the United States of America, from North Platte, Nebraska, in the flesh, one night only, Michael Mogis, everybody. And last but over my goddamn dead body least, over there stage left, that beautiful wizard you see spraying you with all those golden notes out of his horn and all those spaceship sounds out of his flying saucer, all the way from the city of angels, Berlin. I need you to scream, one night only. That's your man Nathaniel Walcott, everybody. And along with that goes this song. This is a song about how you always need some friends around you. At least I know I do. And it goes like this. Took the fireworks and the vanity, the circuit board and the city streets, shooting stars swaying palm tree, laid it at the arbor's feet. If I could change my mind, change the paradigm, prepare myself for another life, forgive myself for the many times I was cruel, just something helpless and weak. But here it come now, heavy love, you're never gonna move it alone. Here it come now, heavy love, you tagged it on the tenement wall. Here it come now, heavy love, someone's gotta share in the love. Here it come, that heavy love, you know you're never gonna move it alone. Dressed in white, touched by something pure, death obsessed like a teenager. So my tortured youth, piss and vinegar, I'm still angry with no reason to be. At the architect, cruel imaginators, for the everyman blessed Sisyphus, slipping steadily into madness, 'cause that's the only place to be free. But here it comes now, hey love, you're never gonna move it alone. Here it comes now, heavy love, I hear it playing at the cylinder rolls. Here it comes now, heavy love, someone's gotta share in the load. Here it comes, a heavy love, don't you know you're never gonna move it alone? Nope. It's a shell game, it's just a shell game. Distorted sounds on oscilloscopes, distorted facts I could never cope. My private life is an inside joke, no one will explain it to me. But we could be everything that we ever need. Everyone on the count of three. Everyone on the count of three, all together now. Here it comes now, heavy love, you're never gonna move it alone. Here it comes now, heavy love, it's tattooed on a criminal's arm. Here it comes now, heavy love, I only wanna share in the road. Here it comes, that heavy love, yeah, you're never gonna move it alone.
Always lost in a great big crowd. I hated that crowd. I used to to dream about the crowd once in a while. I used to see all those faces scratching and shoving and biting. And then the mist would clear, and somehow all those faces would be me. All me and all nothing.
Maybe this streak's alive. Coloring the things you lie about me. Was it the violence that split the stars in three? I've been sitting in the back where the planets end. Dedication page, it begins. Now I don't drink much, just cold stuff. And I wouldn't lie down and drown in the wet ground. But I can't deny the futurist abyss is on the rise.
Haven't you any feelings at all? No, I haven't, lady. They were taken out of me by experts. Feelings are trapped. Show me a guy with feelings and I'll show you a sucker. It's a weakness. Makes you think of something besides yourself. If I had these feelings left in me at all, it'd be for me. Just me.
Tried to tip my way into heaven's gate. I must have lost a fortune along the way, 'cause I never saved up for a rainy day. I put it all upon the brass collection plate. Am I gonna die? Be about all this tiny suicide. Maybe if the sky aligns, maybe I could have you one last time. Was it the silence that amplified the reverb in my mind? Now we're all gonna die, like given to this tiny suicide.
Where are the boys, Al?
I'm so bored of these intrusive thoughts coming after me. Sick of my own voice screaming right beneath my teeth. Not a wolf for me. When my cell phone hits the ground, when that thing just doesn't sing, it's just something I drag around. but I can't be who you want me to be. Lately I can't sleep, just lay awake, feeding on my feet. But I'm not shutting down, I'm not shutting down, I'm not shutting down, I'm not shutting up. So you won't hear me when I say, honey, everything's okay, I'll see you around.
The alarms when they're loud and warning me. All the holes in the mufflers, all the miles in the street. When the rubber hits the road, I got nowhere to go. No GPS and the body's guess if I ever get back. Oh, and I can't be where you need me to be. Asleep at the wheel, probably. But I'm not slowing down, I'm not slowing down, I'm not slowing down, I'm speeding up. So you won't see my brake lights flash on a rainbow overpass. I'll see you right, I'll see you right. Press the word, anything for what?
Berlin, my God. You know what's a sign of a good date? When you just can't believe it's over because it went so fast. But we do gotta continue on our little mission. So I don't know how it is over here, but back where we're from, the good old United States, everything feels extremely, extremely, extremely dark. And coming from me, that's saying something. And anyway, I got this cousin. He's like my best friend. We were a couple months apart, so we grew up. Anyway, he's kind of a mystical kind of guy. And he told me when I was leaving for the tour, he said, Conor, listen, we all gotta just light every candle we got, because that's our only choice. And he said, go light every candle you got, and go tell everybody you see the same thing. And what we're talking about is something called human dignity that belongs to every single person on this planet. Whether you're in Gaza, or Tel Aviv, or Tehran, or Berlin, or Hong Kong, or Juarez, or Omaha, Los Angeles, New York. All I'm saying to you is that if you get a big map of the world and you throw a dart, you're gonna hit yourself, and that's what we want to tell y'all. We also want to tell you we love you so much, and thanks for listening to the music and being here, and we'll see you soon, I hope. Mwah.
One for the righteous, one for the ruling class. One for the tyrant, one for the slaughtered lamb. struggle, one for the lasting peace, one for you. One for me. One for the Fuhrer, one for his child bride. One for the wedding, one for their suicide. And one for the bunker, one for the broadcast booth, one for me, and one for you. How do we get so far away from us? Do we get so far away? One for the people, one for the parliament. One for the weary, one for the malcontent. One for the master, one for the protege, one for you, and one for me. One for the breadlines, one for the billionaire. One for the missing, one for the barely there. One for the certain, one for the real confused. One for me, one for you. We come so far away from us. Now we come too far to say. You and me, that is an awful lie. You and me, that is an awful lie. It's cyanide, cyanide. It's cyanide, it's cyanide, it's cyanide, it's cyanide. That's perfect.
Well, my lips to God's ears, Berlin. Thank you so much for being here. I can't tell you how grateful we are that you guys came out tonight. Really appreciate it. We're gonna sing a couple more for you, if that's cool. If you walk away, I'll walk away. First tell me which road you will take. I don't wanna risk our paths crossing someday. So you walk that way, I'll walk this way. And the future hangs over our heads, and it moves with each current event. And it falls all around in a cold, steady rain. Just stay in if it's looking this way. And the moon's laying low in the sky, forcing everything metal to shine. And the sidewalk holds diamonds like a jewelry store case. They argue, walk this way, no, walk this way. And Laura's asleep in my bed. As I'm leaving, she wakes up and says, I dreamed you were carried away on the crest of a wave. Baby, don't go away, come here. And there's kids playing guns in the street, and one's pointing his tree branch at me. So I put my hands up, I say enough is enough. Hey, if you walk away, I'll walk away. And he shot me dead. I found a liquid cure for my landlocked blues. It will pass away like a slow parade. It's leaving, but I don't know how soon. World's got me dizzy again. You'd think after 45 years I'd be used to the spin, but it only feels worse if I'm stuck in one place. So I'm always pacing around or walking away. And I've been drinking the ink from my pen, been balancing history books up on my head, but it all boils down to one quotable phrase: if you love something, give it away. A good woman will pick you apart, a box full of suggestions for your possible heart. You may be offended, I know I was afraid. Don't walk away, don't walk away. We made love on the living room floor, with the noise in the background from a televised war. And in that deafening pleasure, I thought I heard someone say, if we walk away, they'll walk away. But you see, greed is a bottomless pit, and our freedom's a joke, we're just taking a piss. And the whole world must watch the sad comic display. If you're still free, start running away, 'cause we're coming for ya.
of holding this pose. I feel more like a stranger each time I come home. So I'm making a deal with the devils of fame, saying let me walk away, please. You'll be free, child, once you have died from the shackles of language and measurable time. And we will trade places, play musical graves. Until then, walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. So I'm up back home, putting on my shoes. I just gotta make a clean escape. I'm leaving, but I don't know where to. Yes, I've gotta make a clean escape. I'm leaving, but I don't know where to. Thanks so much. They're actually not even here anymore because I think they had to start driving, but this one goes out to William the Conqueror, who we love, and yeah, this is one for them. Here we go. Does it kiss your eyelids in the morning when you start to raise your head? And does it sing to you incessantly from the space between your bedroom walls as you walk around all day at school with your feet inside your shoes, looking down every few steps to pretend he walks with you? As you know that place below your neck that's your favorite to be touching the card through broken sentences like a love you far too much. And you lay awake listening to your breath, worried to smoke too many cigarettes. There's a coffin now on a bathroom floor. For every speck of time there's a million more I will never see. I must hold inside myself eternally. Well, a trucker goes across the country. We plotted out my death in every city. Memories would whisper, and where your star was returned. In Chicago, I dug my teeth into my knees. I settled for a telephone, I sang into your machine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Well, I kissed the girl with the broken jaw her father gave to her. She had eyes bright enough to burn me. It reminded me of your orphan in a store. Told she was a little girl in a red roof sunroof field, and there were rows of ripe tomatoes where the secret was concealed. How it rose like thunder, clapped under her hair. The stretch of century to die, and she's spinning what I wrote. You make me happy, right? Skies are gray. You make me happy, right? Skies are gray and gray and gray. The clock started hangs inside this open chest with hands just as a calendar hanging yourself, but I would not weep for those dying days, for all the ones who laughed. There's a few that stayed. They found me here and pulled me from the grass where I was.
All right, I'm serious this time, Berlin. We gotta go, but we love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But before I go, I'd like to ask a favor of my dear friend Conor Elmes. Can I get a goddamn timpani roll, my man, please? Tonight, Berlin, we're racing all around this room, kiss you on the forehead to tell you how much you mean here, right now, with us. Thank you. And just do me a favor. Till we meet again. Stay alive. Animals laugh from the dark of the wilderness. A baby cries hard in an apartment complex. As I pass in a car, buried under the influence, the city's driving me out of my mind. I seen a child get caught in a sad trap of gravity. He falls from the lowest branch of the apple tree and lands in the grass. He weeps for his dignity. Next time he will not aim so high. Next time neither will I. While mother takes loans out, sends her kids off to colleges, and families reduced to names on a shopping list. Cornelius, beneath the great wooden crucifix, he knows there's worse things than being alone. So I learned to retreat at the first sign of danger. I mean, why wait around? It's just to surrender. Ambition I found leads only to failure. I do not read the reviews. No, I am not singing for you. Well, I kinda am. Dropping a coin into the pit of a well where I would throw my whole billfold if I thought it would help. With all these wishes I make, I should buy something real, at least a telephone call home. Well, my teachers, they built this retaining wall memory, all those multiple choices that I answer so quickly. I got my grades back and I forgot just as easily, but at least I got an A. So I don't have them to blame. I'm gonna stop pointing fingers, observe my judgment of all those public action figures, the cowboy presidents, so loud behind the bullhorn, so proud they won't admit when they made a mistake. While poisoning spews from a speechwriter's pen, he knows he don't have to censor it, it don't bother him. Honesty, accuracy is just popular opinion. The approval ratings high.
So someone's gotta die. Well, ABC, NBC, CBS, bullshit they give us. Fact or fiction, I'm thinking. Even split each new after wars tonight. Entertainment. Game. They take eye for an eye. No one can see. Stumble badly for the peanut. History. Fit into your slogan on that fast food marquee. Red-blooded, white skin, knowing the blues. In the blues, I got blues. That's me. No, that's me. In relief, my sheets and tubes were all tangled, weak from whiskey and pills, in a Chicago hospital. And my father was there, in a chair by the window, staring so far away. When I tried talking, I just whispered, I'm so sorry, so selfish. He stopped me and said, child, I love you regardless. There's nothing you could do that would ever change it. I'm not angry, it happened. You just can't do it again. So now I try to keep up, I've been exchanging my currency. A million objects pass through my periphery, and I'm rubbing my eyes, they're starting to bother me. I've been staring too long at the screen. Where was it when I first heard